Hey, what's up everybody? ESAM here bringing you another video. This one going to be my tournament wrap up for Dreamhack Austin. Sorry it's a lot late. I had a very hectic week with my dad going to the hospital, but he's good now. Just wanted to let you know that that's why there were like super no videos last week. I went to Dreamhack Austin and I played in Wii U singles and doubles and then melee doubles with Hungrybox. So that was interesting, so I'll talk about that first. So Hungrybox pretty much approaches me like 3 days before the event and is like, hey, you want to do doubles? I don't have a partner. And I'm just like, yes, because why wouldn't you team with Hungrybox and Melee if I'm decent at Melee still? Like it's kind of like being like, if you were like an okay, or if you were like a pretty good Smash 4 player, but like you didn't really play the game that much anymore, and then Ally's like, hey, do you want a team? You're not going to be like, no, you're going to be like, yeah, I want a team, let's go. Me and Hungrybox are pretty good friends. We grew up in Smash around the same time. We're about the same age. And I've been one of his biggest supporters. And so he likes teaming with me. It's fun. We've done it several times before. Most notably at Low Tier City last year when we took a set off of we took a set off of Mango and Lucky, and set 2 was game 5. So it was pretty close. But this time we did not have as much success. We won our first 2 rounds pretty easily because we're just better than the players. Then we ended up playing Albert and Tierno, I think, double Falco, and they were just really, really campy and we're just doing Falco things. They actually won game 1 really solid, but then we played really well game 2 and 3 and ended up clutching it out, which put us into winner's quarters where we had to play Shroomed and S2J. And Shroomed and S2J, game 1, I got bodied because I couldn't not get hit by them because Sheik Falcon plus a Samus is not fun. That's not good. So after game 1, Hungrybox turns to me and is like, hey, you should probably just camp by the ledge more, so you can just be more defensive, get your edge guards, and then I'll take aggression, and then if anything happens to me, you can punish because missiles, beam, whatever. And I was like, okay, and that actually worked really well game 2. And game 3 was so tragic. We were winning. So Hungrybox hits S2J and like starts leading him off stage at the same time that I got a downer on Shroomed and hit him into the floor. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to tech chase with this missile. I'm just gonna like make him shield whatever so he can't save S2J, right? Because he can't jump because he'll get hit by the missile. And so I shoot the missile and I shoot it a little too high, and so the shield bubble of the of Sheik, the missile comes and hits here. So in Melee, it will reflect up, and so it reflected up and hit Hungrybox as he was edge guarding S2J. The last stock, S2J would have died. We would have had a 2v1. Hungrybox ends up getting edge guarded that sequence, and I lose the 2v1 game 3. It was so unfortunate. Like, it was still the right option in my head. I should have shot the missile a little lower, but I tried to get it out as fast as possible so he couldn't jump to save his partner. But I ended up, causing H-Box to die, and so we lose that set. And then in losers, we have to play, I don't remember which one we had to play first, but we had to play, I think it was Mojo and Jake 13. Like, hey, I know you just beat us, but like, you're not allowed to lose right after, like, at least make us look a little better. He's like, yeah, okay, I got you. And he ends up winning the tournament, and I was just like, and then I go up to him afterwards, because I obviously wanted Plup and Mewtwo to win, because Plup is my teammate on Panda, and so I go up to Mango after he won the tournament, and I'm like, I know I said to like not lose immediately, but I didn't mean to win the whole tournament. And he just started laughing. It's just, Mango's funny, and he did really well with that spat. So that was Melee doubles, and then for Smash 4 doubles, the first match I really remember, Dakpo and Karna. That set was super close. Game 1 we lose, actually. They played incredibly well. Cloud Luigi just played super, super well. Game 2, we were losing, and I got 2 really clutch edge guards. I got like I edge guarded Fox, and then Dakpo tried to kill me, but I went really low, and so I thundered him and killed him at like 5. And we ended up winning that game. And then game 3 was less close, but I got, again, clutch edge guards on Dakpo because of something I'm going to show in a little video, where if you have a fast enough nair, and you like spam, that aerial when Luigi has to up B, you can either trade and then hit Luigi out, or you'll get hit by the coin of the up B, and then you can just match that aerial and it'll hit him out anyway before he can grab the ledge. So I got that into a stage spike on one of the stocks, and then I got like another thunder on one of the stocks, and we ended up clutching that out. It was actually really scary. That was winner's quarters. So then winner's semis happened, which was Captain Zack and Samsora. Me and MVD, obviously. Against Bayo, we don't go, or MVD doesn't go Cloud, so it's a lot more control-based, a lot more, slow game. Game 1 we were winning by a lot, but we couldn't kill Samsora, one of the stocks, so I died immediately. Like, I died from like a normal hit, like 120, 130, and then I got down air up beat at like 5, and that sucked. We ended up losing that game because of that. Game 2 was really close, but we ended up clutching it out. In game 3 we were losing, got a spike on Captain Zack, like a back throw to spike on Captain Zack, and then we ended up winning that super clutch. And then we lose to Leo and Zero. All the games were close. It's obnoxious. I hate when I feel like we're playing so well and then like one thing will happen where it's like I get a hit that could lead to a finishing touch right as MVD got hit, and I'm just like, no, if he just did, like, if I got the hit a little earlier or if he just didn't get hit, we could be winning and we could win. And so we got 3-0'd, and then in loser's bracket, we got bodied by Ally and Locust. You know, I flubbed some things, or like I didn't realize that after Ryu whips a Shoryuken on Cloud, he can just kind of jump and finishing touch it, because I didn't really think about that. So like, it's hitting his shield, and so I'm like, okay, well I'm gonna go and punish, and then we both got hit by finishing touch, and I died when I didn't have to. So that was kind of unfortunate, and that caused us to lose, I think, one of the games or two of the games, I don't know. But either way, they played really well. Ally is so good in doubles. I put him as the second best player in doubles probably in the world, in my opinion, under Leo, because Leo's so ridiculous at doubles. He's so good. And yeah, so that was how doubles went. So we ended up getting third. And then in singles, I had a fun pool. So the first match I had to play was the stream match against the Mewtwo that you guys probably saw the clip of the Samus 0 to death. So that was fun. The second match was against a Game & Watch, or he played, I don't remember what character he played game 1, and then game 2 he went Game & Watch, and it was a bit closer, like a really, really low percent one stock. So that was pretty easy, and then after that I had to play El Yoshi, the sideways Wii remote Yoshi player that was actually fantastic. I won 2-0, but both games were like pretty scary close. Like I could get like jab into like read air dodge or jump into forward air spike. Like I was at like 50 or 60, which is kind of scary. And he just played incredibly well the whole time, and I had no idea how he did all those things with just sideways Wii remote. It's crazy. Like that's the worst control scheme by like a lot, like objectively, and he was still able to do so much. I was very impressed. And after that I had to play Nihida, the Korin main that I played in Winners Finals, and the matches were relatively close, but I learned a lot about Korin when I played Komori Kiri a lot at the Genesis house, so that was pretty nice. I'm just way better at that matchup than I used to be. You know, I remember I used to struggle with it, but I'm a bit more confident now. I'm not saying the best Korins can't beat me, because they're still good players, but I'm way more confident I'm not going to get janked out, I feel like, as much. So that put me into top 48 winner's side, which is the round of 30, or the round of 16, where I had to play K9, and that was a 3-1 victory. He actually played really well. You know, I felt like I was reacting a little bit off to some things, but either way, he played really solid. You know, I'm just really good at the Sheik matchup, as evidenced by I beat Void 3 times. And speaking of Void, I had to play him next, and he actually won this time. So 3-2, I won game 1, he won game 2 on FD, which is the first time he's ever won like a game 1 of FD against me, because typically I win the first game on FD. Then I kind of picked up Battlefield because he bans Lilat and he goes Fox. And I was like, oh, well, this ruins my plan. And I was winning by so much that game, and I couldn't edgeguard him. Like, I missed downward angle forward tilts, I missed runoff nairs that like were misinputted, so many things that could have killed him that just didn't. And then he got a beautiful edgeguard where like he hit me off stage pretty low, so I skull bash under and I go like zip zip, and he hits the second zip with a back air, and I was at like 90 and I died. I was like, whoa, that was really good. I'm not even mad, that was super good. Like, I mean, obviously I wanted to win the game so I could have set advantage, but other than that, it was just like, wow, that was really good, and I respect Boyd a lot, so I wasn't too upset. And then game 4 I won back on Battlefield, same matchup, and then game 5 he won a very, very, very last hit game on Final Destination, because I forgot the one thing, which is if I am uncomfortable in a situation or how to land, just skull bash off stage and go to the ledge, and I didn't do that, and he caught my landing with bouncing fish at like 140 when he was at like 130, so it was really close, but he ended up winning. So that dropped me into loser's bracket, where I had to play Deluxe Menu, the Bowser that beat Zanotto, and I'm very good at the Bowser matchup because my brother plays him, so it was kind of just it wasn't like really easy, but I went Samus and I was in control pretty much the whole time. I think there was one match that I was at up throw up air percent, but he didn't get it. And so yeah, that was the set pretty much, which put me into top 8, where I had to play Locust, and Locust is so good. Oh my god, he's so amazing. That set was so much fun. So it was the first match of the morning for us. So I go game 1 Pika, he bodies me. He has a lot of Pikachu experience, but typically when we play, I win more than vice versa. And like, the thing that I noticed there was it is kind of hard for me to play Pikachu in the morning. So I'm like, okay, well, thinking of all this, let me just go Samus, because I also think Samus does well in the Ryu matchup. So game 2, so he 2-stocked me game 1, I 2-stocked him game 2. I don't remember who won game 3 and 4, but obviously it was 1-1. And then game 5 was the super close game. I actually messed up a really easy edgeguard. Like, he had to Tatsu in order to live, and I was on the Smash platform, and I was supposed to just like drop off and back air him or drop off and neutral air him, and I somehow like dashed on the platform and then got hit by the Tatsu, and I was supposed to just drop through and hit the C stick, and I was really upset because I actually ended up dying first. That would have been first stock, but obviously I ended up clutching it out, as the record shows. I won 3-2 with the clutch. Like, we were both at really high percents, and I'm like, okay, short hop back here, and he goes short hop focus, and I react to me hitting him with the focus because all the hit lag is still there, and I just go puppy and he dies, and I was like, yes, it's so much fun to play him. I love Locust. I actually tweeted that earlier today, or you know, obviously that's probably going to be yesterday, that I love Locust so much. He's so much fun to hang out with. And so that was that set. And then I had to play Zero after that. And then, so game 1, apparently according to everyone, that isn't me. I played really well game 1, but in my head, I was still like, man, my Pikachu's not playing well. Again, morning thing, whatever. So I was like, okay, well, my Pika's not doing well, and I talked to my coach, and he was like, you know, if you want to try Samus just for data. So I went Samus, and I got bodied first stock, and then it was pretty much an even game besides the very beginning where he killed me. He forced me on the ledge, and then I messed up getting back onto stage, and so he just down aired my second regrab, and I died at like 35. Which was unfortunate, but other than that, it was pretty close, but still not worth to go Samus, and I know that now. And then game 3 was very, very last hit Pika Diddy on Smashville, because I tried to down tilt his, like, before he was going to down tilt, and he got it first and ended up kill confirming me. I was like, no. But either way, so 5th place at Dreamhack Austin, which I was pretty happy about, but one of the most fun things about the tournament was I got to hang out with our Hearthstone players, Racy and Hot Meowth again, and then also I got to meet Punk for the first time, our Street Fighter player. He won his event, it was super close, crazy grand finals, but it was just really, really fun to hang out with them, and I'm probably going to put a video up of just like us playing 1-2 Switch, or just like us hanging out a little bit, because I have a decent amount of videos. It's probably going to be short, because I might have to edit it or whatever. Like, I don't know how much I'm going to have to edit for that. I haven't started yet. But yeah, I mean, the tournament was just really fun to hang out with friends. Austin is a dope city. We had a really cool dinner the last night with people that worked at Dreamhack, and then as well as Risu and Datasec on Twitter, one of Alpharad's friends. And yeah, it was just a really fun time. I really like the Dreamhacks. That's my second one. You know, I can't wait to go more throughout the year, because the Dreamhacks are going all across the North America. So if you have a Dreamhack near you, I highly recommend you going to it. And yeah, that's going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, social media, Panda and partner stuff is down below. Don't forget to check out the fundraising I'm doing for St. Jude Children's Live, and I'll put the link down below, and I will see you all next time. Oh, bye.